Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Growing older means, knowing exactly when to stop, like being wise enough to know when you're pushing the buttons too hard and knowing that it is time to stop. Report reaching us right now is that the Ooni of Ife has once again imported two Ifa diviners. One is called Ayanifa from Angola, and the second one, again, happens to be one of those that have been in the palace time and time again to settle this issue. And that one, they said, is coming from Puerto Rico. Now, the reason why he brought those Ifa diviners back into the palace, he brought them to join forces with the ones in the palace to guide against any spiritual attack that may happen between now and the return of Queen Naomi. We are all aware from what is going on and the information, alleged information we are getting as it is rumored that the Oloris are not backing down. They are not ready to give up. They are ready to fight to the end. And right now, it does seem as if the fight is more spiritual than physical because of some of the encounters that Queen Naomi has had lately. Now, the Ifa diviner Ayanifa from Angola is said to be the mouthpiece of the god. She's said to be the one who says she's said to be a custodian of Oshun. Oshun is a deity, one of those deities that they worship, as in the Ifa people worship, and they say they protect houses, communities, and all of that. So this woman is a representative, and so the woman was brought in to protect the palace. And people are just very happy with the kind of strength that the Ooni of Ife is putting, the kind of seriousness the Ooni of Ife is putting towards making sure that Queen Naomi returns back into the palace. And we have seen a lot has unfolded in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. There's been different kinds of fight. Right now, it's like if you're just there in the palace, one juju might just pass you, fume, everywhere. That is what is going on. And these women are really not ready to back down because they said that a lot of them, they all have backups, like people, not just, we keep talking about the wives, and a lot of people are saying this has got more to do with the territorial fight than even the wife. That this is not just Ooni of Ife and his wives not wanting Queen Naomi to return back to the palace, that it is more of a territorial fight, that they don't want her to return back to the palace, not because she's not good for the Ooni of Ife, but because of her prayer life, that her prayer life was a very serious stumbling block for the, traditional people right there in the palace. A lot of them came out the other time to say that Naomi is just a small girl and she cannot come from, Ondo State and dictate for them what to do in Ile Ife, that they are not able to converge the way they used to converge, like right from, the time where they were born, that they have lived in the palace. They are able to do whatever it is that they would want to do in the palace. But when Naomi stepped into the palace, all of that changed. And this is something they are ready to fight till the end of the day. A lot of them are very, very upset with the fact that the Ooni of Ife has made conclusions to bring that woman back to the palace. But Ooni of Ife is alleged and rumored to have said that now one of the major reasons why he is also bringing Queen Naomi to the palace, even though he loves Queen Naomi so much, he wants to be with his wife and son, he knows that the palace community need prayers. He knows that Eledumare is seeing them through, and he knows that Queen Naomi comes with the power of the Most High God, and so he wants, and that was the main reason why he decided to marry Queen Naomi in the first place, that God put them together for a very great reason, and nobody has the ability or the capacity to put them aside, that he wants to reunite with his wife. They said that when that document was signed, that the elders will have to perform, they now came in agreement that the ritual to bring Queen Naomi to the palace would comment, that a lot of elders were very unhappy, even though they didn't show it. You know that these days, because of Queen Naomi, we have had that Oni does not take chances. Like, you do anyhow, they will suspend you from the council. And so a lot of them will just pretend to be on the side of the Ooni of Ife so that they don't have to pay with that suspension. But when they go out, they are very, very unhappy with the fact that that lady is coming back. And we have had that a lot of people, including men and women of God, are warning and, warning Queen Naomi to be very careful, the Ooni of Ife to be very careful, that this is not going to be an easy battle. But the moment she moves from wherever she's moving from and gets into the palace, that battle is broken completely. That's another update I'm going to bring to you later. That they will do everything, they will try and ruin everything, they will spoil everything. But the moment she enters into the palace, once the cleansing is done and she enters into the palace, that it will be a tug of war for anybody to move her out of the palace anymore, and that she will come and stay with her husband. But nobody should let their guards down and think that everything has been taken care of, that the next 26 days is going to be tug of war, that is not going to be easy, that there will be a very serious fight back and forth, that Kabiyesi has not seen anything, that this is not just about Queen Naomi, it's not just about and the Oloris, it's about what is backing them up, what is giving them the strength, what is pushing them. That is what we are hearing. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Della Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources, still on the royals. How are you guys doing? Happy New Week to you. I love you guys. I appreciate you for always being here. Thank you so much, people. I love you guys so much. Now, if you're here to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Now, we are hearing what is going on, that the Ooni of Ife is reinforcing, a lot of stuff in the palace. And part of what he has done right now is that they said he sent his private jet to pick a very powerful Ifa diviner, a woman, that her name is called Ayanifa, that she sees and she speaks. And they brought another person again from Puerto Rico, and that man has been in the palace time and time again. They said they combine these forces together to look after the palace. And that is not to say the Ifa priests in the palace. We do know that one or two of them have played a very important role, being able to checkmate some of the activities that are happening in the palace. It's not as easy as we think these things are, that these are spiritual fights and you cannot just take them for granted. So now they are joining forces to guide the four areas of the palace to ensure that evil spirits are not released into the palace to scatter the whole thing, because of a prophecy that came, which I'm going to bring to you later. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.